Yo, kick this kid, bro.
Hey, Gato, ¿qué vas a hacer? The new Venom is haciendo.
Yo, Venom.
What? What's
When
happening?
you get your PC, bro, I could start playing on my PC like no lie.
Ya.
Yo, Venom.
Huh? I don't know, but you hit me yesterday out of your snaps. You didn't see us coming. I was like, after the whole, remember I went out and talked to you. I was like, you're just not my type of person. I was like, this isn't it. And then Venom was like, whichever one I broke up with, yesterday.
Yo, Venom.
soccer skins are back. All of them just returned. So if you guys want to use code, okay, that's not the right one. Use code FaceSwan in the item shop, and I'd really appreciate it. Nah, but for real, we just hit like over 11,000 supporters for the first time ever, which is absolutely nuts. If we hit 15,000 within the next week, I'm going to be doing some V-Buck giveaways, probably on Twitch, and maybe host some custom tournaments that have a prize. That's something I want to do. So anyways, yeah, if we hit 15K within like 6 days, so I said 7 days yesterday, just wanted to put that out there. Yo, what's going on, everyone? I just wanted to kind of hop in a creative game and kind of explain what this dead zone sensitivity is. Because a lot of people, these past few days when I've been streaming, everyone keeps wondering, dead zone, what is it, what is it, what is it? So if you go to your settings, it's only for controllers, by the way. So you got combat controls, build controls, edit controls, and then they added another thing. Sorry if I sound a little bit sick right now, I feel like I'm getting a cold. But, so there's this dead zone sensitivity, and it looks way different than any other screen. So the circles are where the analog sticks are. Picture it like that. There's the left and the right. As you can tell, my right one's lower than my left because I changed that. So my right one started initially at 0.26, and then this one I haven't changed. It's just at 0.24. So this is the one that you move around with, that thumbstick. I don't think you need to do anything with that. Just leave that. Don't mess with that. You really don't need a different dead zone for that, in my opinion, unless you wanted to move it up. So I don't think you need it any lower. But so the dead zone is, I haven't even explained it yet. That circle that's there. So if I move it down or move it up, so let's say you keep a dead zone for some reason, like way up here. That means you have to move your thumbstick out of that circle to even start using your sensitivity. Like you can move, if you had your dead zone that high, you can move your controller. Okay, well, hold on, let me get off that. You could move it like this much, like a decent amount, and your character wouldn't even look anywhere. See, I've moved mine a lot, and then it starts moving. Like, if this was my sensitivity, it would be so just twitchy. So that's why you do not want something like that. You really don't. So initially it starts at 26, like I said, and I moved mine down to 0.18. I think that's what I had it as. And the reason why I made it like a decent amount lower is because now you have a lot more control. It's a lot, you barely move your thumbstick and you can make these little slight movements. If you have it at 0, I've never even tried it. I'm actually going to go down and try it. Okay, 0.05. Okay, there's times when I don't even move my thumbstick after I do this, and it moves a little bit. See? Okay, I'm not even touching it. And that's because it's so sensitive. It's like, Jesus, that's the worst noise ever. It's like basically putting your response time up by bringing your dead zone down to a certain extent. Not directly, but I'm actually going to move it down to go to 16. So I think this is a good dead zone for me. It just feels good. And let me say right off the bat too, this is gonna help your aim a lot if you get used to something like a lower dead zone, especially if you have like a 1 millisecond response time TV or something. Or you play controller on PC, you're bound to have a really good response time. This is gonna just make it even better. Like it's not super easy, I shouldn't say that, but it's a lot easier to hit the circle when you're chopping something down. Because I have so much more control. response time, or makes it quicker, and you just have more control over your aim. So for controller players, this is huge. I didn't even know that you could change your dead zone sensitivity, because
it's gonna smooth out the jagginess. I don't know if you can see that, but everything is really smooth. There's no jaggy stuff anymore. Everything is super, super smooth. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video. My name is Greek, and today, guys, I'm gonna be telling you guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can stop lag in Fortnite, how you can increase your FPS, your frame rate, and get better performance in Fortnite on PC. Now, right off the bat, I want to say that ultimately everything comes down to your hardware. If your computer is just not that great, your computer is just not that great, and you're not gonna be able to get, you know, the best performance out there. You'll still be able to increase your performance, but you're not gonna be able to get the best performance out there possible. Now, if you're just having a little bit of performance issues, maybe you want a little bit more FPS or something like that, you want to fix a little bit of lag, this video will definitely help you, so stay tuned. So right off the bat, what you want to do, guys, is we're going to go into our settings. Now, it should noted and be said that if you have any like extra big apps running on your computer, you know, while you're playing Fortnite, turn them off, okay? Close your internet browser, close up anything that could be taking up computer resources while you're playing the game. Now, I can't go through and show you, you know, everything to turn off because everyone has different programs on their computer depending on, you know, what kind of, you know, like what you do on your computer. But go turn those off, come into Fortnite, make sure everything's off before you start playing, and it'll really help with these problems. Alright, so let's go over these graphic settings here, and I'm gonna tell you guys what you can do to increase your FPS. So the windowed mode is very important, okay? You want to play on full screen mode. I know a lot of people play on windowed full screen. You'll want to play on full screen mode. It's gonna give you more FPS, a higher frame rate. You just want to do it, okay? Display resolution. Now, you can turn this down, okay? But I'm gonna show you guys a trick, okay? If you're having a little bit of lag on Fortnite, turn this to your monitors, basically the max you can go. My monitor is a 1080p monitor, so that's what I'm gonna use here. Okay, turn it up to whatever your monitor is. Now, your frame rate limit, all right? You want to turn this to either your monitor's refresh rate, or if you don't know your monitor's refresh rate, it's probably 60. So you can either put it at 60 or you can put it at unlimited, okay? If you're having some lag issues, I'd recommend just putting it on unlimited. Now, I'm gonna keep it at 144 because that's my monitor's refresh rate, but if you're having lag issues, just pop it on unlimited. Now, quality, you don't really need to mess with this because we're gonna go through and adjust everything individually, but this right here, guys, 3D resolution. I'm gonna show you guys what this does in the game because not a lot of people actually know what it really does. This right here is how you're gonna get a lot of performance, okay? Now, all of this stuff right here, view distance, shadows, you can turn all of this off. Now, I know a lot of people probably watching this like, if I turn the graphics all the way down, I'm not gonna be able to see characters or, you know, effects as well, and as such, I'm gonna start losing games because I'm just not, you know, as good as everyone else because my settings are down. Alright, so actually what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna hop into a game and I'm gonna show you what each one of these does and tell you how you can fix your lag and increase your performance. So, let's go through these settings, guys, okay? Now, obviously, if you're having some low FPS, what you want to do is you want to turn everything to low. That's like the first thing people think of, okay? Now, there's some other things I should point out here, okay? VC, make sure this is off. A lot of people have this on. I think it's on by default. Turn this off. This will severely limit your FPS, okay? If you're having lag issues, turn off VSync, okay? Do that, all right? Motion blur, all right? Turn off motion blur, okay? I don't think it actually has a huge impact on your FPS. Motion blur doesn't, but turn that off, okay? And then I'll also turn on show FPS so we can actually see our frame rate. I'm gonna hit apply real quick though. I'm gonna hit apply. The game's gonna load in low graphics. And as you can see, I understand why a lot of people don't do this because it makes it really hard to play Fortnite. You can see my FPS up there in the right. I think my face cam might be in the way, but basically I have max FPS right now. I'm on low settings, of course, but the game looks basically like crap. So Creekcraft, what can I do? Well, here's what you can do. You can go on in here and you can turn the 3D resolution up to 1080p. Now, this is what I would recommend. I would recommend having everything on low, but just turn the resolution, the 3D resolution, down or up to 1080p. That way the game still looks pretty good. You can see stuff, you know, you can see people in the distance, all that stuff. But the game is, you know, it's still on low settings, so you're gonna get a lot of performance out of it. Now, if this doesn't work, okay, if you're still having lag issues, there's something else you can do. All right, there's something else you can do. This is what you want to do. All right, you want to turn your 3D resolution down. I'm going to assume most people have 1080p monitors. That's pretty much what most everyone has. All right, turn the 3D resolution down to 720p. All right, it is 1280 by 720. It is right there. There it is, 66%. Okay, now, at 720p, the game is still gonna be pretty manageable. All right, it looks fine. All right, it's not the best settings, but it's still pretty much very clear. If you look at the distance, there's still, you know, there's a few blurry stuff in the distance, but for the most part, everything looks fine. And I think this is where a lot of people get like confused. They either turn it down all the way, which looks absolutely terrible, as you can see, and then you can't see anything, or they turn it up all the way. But what you want to do is turn it down to 1280 by 720. That is 720p. All right, and it's still gonna look, you know, relatively good. You can see stuff in the distance, and it's a good way to get a lot of FPS, you know, for very minimal, you know, like sacrificing in looks. Now, real quick, I kind of just want to go through what all the is still gonna be pretty manageable. All right, it looks fine. All right, it's not the best settings, but it's still pretty much very clear. If you look at the distance, there's still, you know, there's a few blurry stuff in the distance, but for the most part, everything looks fine. And I think this is where a lot of people get like confused. They either turn it down all the way, which looks absolutely terrible, as you can see, and then you can't see anything, or they turn up all the way. But what you want to do is turn it down to 1280 by 720. That is 720p. All right, and it's still gonna look, you know, relatively good. You can see stuff in the distance, and it's a good way to get a lot of FPS.
720p, everything low PC. Relatively good. 720p, and your girl she on my D. Run up on your block, shooting people in their feet, yeah. Running on your mop, popping on your block. Your girl she a mop, yeah. Girl she a mop. Run it up right on your block. Your girl she. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. boom, 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 boom. Fart note. Fart note. Okay, yeah. Saucy, saucy, no saucy, drip on me, it's caution, no talking like saucy, 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 this dripping all on me, saucy, saucy, got dripping all on me, saucy, it's caution, no talking, it's saucy, got dripping all on me, it's saucy, got dripping all on me. Saucy, saucy, dripping all on me. Water on my wrist, rainbow on my skin about me. Saucy, saucy, rainbows on my diamonds, ramen on my eyelids. You don't got me, Billy, eyelash. I used to move so sit up and stare like a tick up pig. Y'all could be done with the mirror. The big thing's coming. I had to leave right there, y'all. Big things calling, had to leave you right there, yeah, 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 yeah. Like it's caution, got no talking. When you're blush, you ain't caulking. Like a popping, like a mopping, like a warping, like a mossing. One of you be like a warping. Eat on your girl like a Borton. You already know you cut a Morton. Girl to girl like a Borton. Hit you on the face 3 times. Shooting girls like a mine. You already know that they mine. 3 times like a bitch I'm buying. Yeah, 3 times. Look, I'm mystic like a dime. Run your block up like a mine. You already know like a mile. Like a mile. Downloading Discord on your bushy hit more. When your money bit door. Cause your block like mid sword. When your block like cold swords. It's your girl like Mayor. Yo bro like busted door. ACC like Mason more. When your block like Malcolm more. Like I hit you on your face like I'm about some more. Hey, you already know what I better do. Me better watch you like rapping like better do. As far as Jer on YT. On the boy, your girl, and she on IG. You already know, your girl know me. I'm a OG gaming freaking gaming PC. Have me out like a like a like. Jump through the tight. Bitch, like a mallow, man, that shit was hard to swallow, man. I hurt through the block, Made a right, yeah, right. Through the bite, yeah, bite. Extra rice, yeah, rice. Need something sweet like a drink. Hold the ice here. What? Hold the ice. Gotta say it twice. Wait, where's those brains? This is churches. This is churches, not a pie thing. I made a right. Should have made a left. Don't know where I'm going. Doing this GPS. Made it to the top. Top. Went up on your block like I never stopped. I'm a hard hitter, I'm a real spitter. I'm a light skin, but I'm still a dark. I'm a hard hitter, I'm a real spitter. With fire white, so I cannot say no. But as Earth, he is black. It felt good to say that. Nigga this, nigga that. What? What did you just say to me? What are you, black or pittery? Fucking the girl, she got tutory. When you blah, you can get shot. Hit you in the face. Go to the door. 1, 2, 3 on your mom. 1, 2, 3 on your mom. Run into son of your mama. Run you up like a mama. Call you up like no mama. Call it oil block wait no mama. You already know I'ma show up on the poppin' on your blush. You like 1, 2, 3 guys, but. I just put the Zan 15 hours till I land. Have me out like a PC is broken. Run it up like broken. You already know like I'm moking. On B, she be moaning. Dang. She be moaning in my bed. Run a block like a stag. Fucking like I'm mad. Yeah. Yo, girl need a medic. Running up, I ain't tray. Yeah, I got all this credit. Here. Running up like a medic. Bro, I got all this credit.
Just like lucid dreams, I have these basketball dreams. Curry! No! Looks like my Curry dreams are over. And let's try it again. Curry! Why not just try it one more time? For the hits. Well, in basketball. One more time. Last time. Bang. I'm making this. If not, y'all get to say whatever y'all want. Oh! Oh! Okay. That was not fair. That's my squad. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Because we're a family. You know you love me. I know you care. Just stop it. That's my squad. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Bam, failed to start the game.
Drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high. Castle on the hill, wake up in the sky. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly. I know I'm super fly. The ladies love love. Drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high. Castle on the hill. I see myself. I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the. I see myself. I'm looking at the. Lot of cheese to go around, bitch, I can turn you up. A lot of these little bitches cool, but they be weak as fuck. Try to sweep it up, you need it my way, what a hot. Lot of cheese to go around, bitch, I can turn you up. A lot of these little bitches cool, but they be weak as fuck. Try to sweep it up, you need it my way, what a hot. Lot of cheese.
Shorty face. Let me dump my first but you're.
Gavin.
Yes.
Alright, I said, I'm not playing this time, but Orion really said she was different. So she removed you as a, because she wants to be single, so she removed you as a friend on Snapchat.
Are you lying to me?
No, I swear to God, I'm not lying. She passed out. That's why she didn't go for that.
Damn.
Okay.
Fine then. I'll find another bitch in 2 seconds.
Okay, Gavin?
I heard you. Yes, I said okay.
So you don't care?
No.
Okay. Bye.
Well, bye. Stupid kid, man. Stupid. Hit trees. Also, other objects through your pickaxe game materials for building. One end up like building. Hover like miles on your like a pile. Yo, Venom.
Wait. Gavin, hold on.
underneath the Christmas tree. This computer 1010
Calvin.
Yes.
Yeah, wait. Mariah said don't. I think she said don't talk to you. Okay? Are you like, so you're crying right now?
I'm not crying.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Yo, Venom.
Yeah, I'll say. I just walked out the kitchen. You good?
Hi.
That ain't the way you put a pepper pot. You see, I put the computer on. With the engine like that was on the sandwich, you put the computer on it. Get the codes or what's wrong. Alright. Do I feel alright? Yeah, I feel alright.